All right, all right. All right, so basically, just to left off, to continue where I left off at, I was running my little laps around the yard, and this dude, Philip from Redlands, he walked up to me, said about, I need to talk to you, this and that. Well, both of us felt the tension, and basically we just started swinging on it. I grabbed him by his t-shirt with my left hand. He grabbed me by my t-shirt with his left hand, and basically it turned into a hockey fight. So we're throwing haymakers at each other, and I ended up getting the better of them. They ended up firing the 40 millimeter, put the yard down or whatever, and that was my first fight on the S and Y yard. Well, over there it was a lot different from the main line. Everybody's not regulated with they don't have any discipline. There's really no structure over there, so everybody's just on their own shit. There's a bunch of snakes right there that got removed off the main line for trying to do grimy shit, like politically or drug wise or whatnot. So you just around a bunch of snakes all day, and it's just an uncomfortable environment. Like on the main line, you have unity, you have the people you run with, and you have your car. They got their cars, but over there it's basically a free for all. Like every snake for themselves, Well, one day I'm on the yard, right, and it's a good day. I'm out there working out. I'm feeling good. I'm doing my pull-ups and just basically exercising, feeling good about myself. And at the end of yard recall, there's a black dude named Jamaica. He's over here selling CDs. So I take a look at one of his. I tell him, how much you want for the CD? And he said, I want $3 each. So I start checking out his CDs or whatever, and I end up taking them back to the cell. I tell him, hey, look, let me check out the CDs. If I like them, I'll shoot you the $3. If I don't like them, I'll shoot you the CD back. Well, I'm in the cell bumping the CDs, and I don't really like them too much. So I try to send them back, but something ended up happening on the main line, so where they locked down the whole prison. I guess it was a staff assault, so they locked everybody down, including porters. I couldn't get him the CD back on that same day, so the following day when they ran program again, we weren't locked down, we're on a modified program, so we had a shower on our tier. I wasn't able to go up to the top tier or whatnot. So I come out, and I have a CD in my back pocket. I'm about to take it to him because I didn't have the opportunity to lock down all the porters and whatnot. So I go to below or shower. I start setting up my shower equipment, and I hear some dudes yelling through the door. Like over there, they don't have the solid doors. They got the perforated doors with the holes in them. So I hear somebody yelling across the tier, hey, where's my fucking shit at? And I look over, and I'm not thinking, oh, boy's talking to me. I'm not even sure what cell he's in. So I pay no mind to it, and he gets louder and louder. I look over, and old boy's flashing his light. So who are you talking to? He's all, I'm talking to you. Where's my shit? So I grab all my stuff off the shower. I go up there, and it's in Jamaica. He said, hey, what's up, man? Where's my shit at? I told him, man, homie, I don't know if you've been asleep or what, but utilize common sense. Like, we've been on a modified program. There hasn't been any tier runners, so I wasn't able to get you your CD back. So we're over here arguing back and forth behind the door. I pull the CD out. I throw it under the door. I told him, look, here's your cheap ass shit. Like, you got something to say, then just save it for when you come out of the cell. So he keeps wolfing shit. I told him, man, whatever, homie, you're a bitch. So I start walking off, and as I walk off, he says, you know what, fuck your family. He starts disrespecting me. So I walk back. I told him, what you say? He said, you heard me, your family's gonna fuck your family. Your mom's a bitch. Like, just starts disrespecting me. So given that there's holes in the door, I spit in his face. And when I spit in his face, he just had like a lifeless look to him. Like, he didn't respond. He just stood there with a dead look in his eyes. So I walked away, and I got to see upward. And as I'm in the shower, I'm like, man, I fucked up. I should have just waited till the doors open, because now he's going to have all day to contemplate on how he's going to retaliate. Because at this time, there was a modified program. We're still walking the chow. So in my head, I'm like, man, old boy's going to come at me with a piece. I just spit in his face. He's going to either stab me or slice me. So I have that in the back of my mind. While I'm in the shower, I'm showering up, and I'm not thinking he's going to retaliate so fast. So I see the tower in the control office, and in the control booth, and he's looking towards 237. And I look out my door, my shower door, because I hear a faint commotion on the tier, and I see the tower looking into the direction of the cell, and he's messing with the controls. Well, as I'm looking at the tower's head is coming more and more towards the shower that I'm in, that I'm in, as if he's following somebody walking towards my shower. Well, next thing you know, this dude Jamaica opens up the shower door, and he's dressed in all blues, and he's like, what's up, motherfucker, you want to spit in my face? and I'm butt ass naked. I'm literally in the shower, like lathered up. I told him, man, look, let me at least rinse off. And he's like, man, what's up, motherfucker? You want to spit in my face? So I told him, look, let me at least put my clothes on. Give me that. So he backed up out of the shower, and I act like I'm gonna put on my boxers. Well, I look at his hand, and one of them's halfway closed, and the other one's open. So I knew he had some blades in his hand. Well, my shoes, I sent him outside of the shower door, and I told him, hey, look, back up. Let me at least put my shoes on. Well, he's over here under the impression that I'm going to throw my boxers on, and he's going to let me throw on my shoes, and we're just going to get a head up. But he gave me the element of surprise. I just said, fuck it, I'm about to get sliced right now. I'm just going to go all out. So I jumped out of the shower butt-ass naked, and I fire on this dude with the haymaker. Well, we start going at it on the tier, and I'm literally on the tier butt-ass naked, and I'm swinging at old boy while he's swimming on me with the blades. I'm not feeling myself getting cut. I don't feel no penetration. I don't feel nothing. I don't feel no pain. Like the adrenaline just exploded everything. So I'm going at it, and I'm getting the better half of them, shoulder to shoulder. So at the end of the story, at the end of the situation, the cops start running up, get down, get down. They hit the alarm. So we both prone out. The cops tell me to jump back into the shower because I'm butt-ass naked. So I jump back into the shower. They lock the shower shut, and I'm pumped up because I just beat old boy's ass butt naked. He comes up to me with boots, fake clothes on, and a weapon, and I jump out, lathered up in soap, and I whooped his ass. So I'm pumped up, and I'm pacing back and forth in the shower like, fuck yeah, I did that. And I didn't even notice, but I start looking at the floor, and I see a gang of trickles of blood. And I'm like, oh, shit, like, did old boy, like, catch a lucky punch? I start feeling on my face, and I don't really see any blood on my hands. Well, I look down, and out of the corner of my eye, I see redness. I look down, I see a piece of meat sticking out of the right side of my chest. The left side of my ribs are sliced open. The left side of my chest is sliced open. My inner arm is sliced open. I got an X across my throat. He sliced me across my back, and he sliced me across the back of the neck, and I didn't feel none of that. Well, long story short, they tried to bring in the gurney, but I was a little prideful at the time, so I told them, no, I'm not gonna go out in the gurney. I'm good. So they ended up putting me in the handcuffs, walked me out. They took me to the hospital. I ended up getting 122 stitches, to make a long story short. But, like, in hindsight, at the end of the day, like back in the days, I used to think I was this badass, man. I thought I was invincible. I thought I was the shit because I learned how to fight in the youth authority. But it just, like over time, it just gets old, man. I realize I'm a grown-ass man, and I got a family out there that loves me. And I'm over here risking my life over some false pride and over this stupidity over a CD, man. Like, had one of those incisions that I got, like, landed on my jugular vein or you know, in another vital artery, I wouldn't even be conversing with you right now. But just the people out there, man, that live that fast life and walk around like you're all big and bad, just know this, that there's always somebody bigger and badder, man, and there's too much good in life to take it for granted, to spend it wasting, fighting or gang banging and coming in there at a prison. Like, man, like a lot of people, they take life for granted, man. You got 2 eyes you can see out of, you got 2 ears you can hear out of, you got 2 arms, 2 legs. You could be like one of those people that come back from Afghanistan with missing limbs or missing 1 eye, or people that are blind or people that are deaf, never had an opportunity to listen to music. They don't even know what music sounds like, but we sit here flipping through the radio, like talking about we can't find a good song on the radio. Like, you should be grateful and be fortunate enough that you have 2 ears that you can even hear music out of, man. Like, we really take our lives for granted at times without even realizing it, man. And I just want everybody out there to know that every day is a gift, man. Like being able to converse with a woman, being able to have a lady, being able to argue, or just to have a simple conversation and go out and drink a cup of coffee with a woman, that's like a blessing in itself right there, man. I've been in prison going on 19 years, and I haven't seen my dad or my sisters, my family. I haven't had a woman in a long time, man. I'm around a bunch of dudes, like fake dudes at that. Fake ass people that call themselves friends, and at the end of the day, they're fake, man. And I just want you guys out there to know, I know it's easy to take things for granted. I know it's easy to take life for granted, but just know every day that you wake up out there with your freedom, and the opportunity to hug and hold your family, man, that's the biggest blessing you could ever have in life. So just let your family know, man, how much you love them. Every opportunity you get, you don't have to do it excessively, but just let them know how much you mean to them, because one day your mom, your dad, your sister, your lady, they may go out to go get groceries or go get some coffee, and get sideswiped by a drunk driver, and you may never see them again. So every opportunity you have with your family and the people you care about, man, let them know how much they mean to you, and just show them through your actions how much you care about them, because tomorrow's not promised to nobody, and every day that we have is a gift, man. So spend every day that you have, live it to the fullest, live it like there's no tomorrow, and just make the most of every day, man, because life is precious. And I could tell you that firsthand, being in prison for the past 19 years of my life, man, I missed out on so much due to stupidity, just, wanting to live the fast life, wanting to get high, but at the end of the day, it's not worth it, man. That high goes away, and at the end of the day, you only end up hurting yourself and breaking your family's heart. So just all the politics, all the gang banging, all that nonsense, it's all for nothing, man. It's all for nothing. So just, if you have an opportunity, man, just learn from your experiences, learn from your mistakes, and just use them to open your eyes and make yourself a better person. Because life is too short, and most people don't even make it past their 20s or 30s. We just had this COVID-19, and a lot of people lost their lives. So just be grateful you weren't one of the people that did pass away. You were given a second opportunity at life, so just make the most of it. And, man, that's like the best advice that I could give to every free person out there in the world. And if anybody out there is going through some problems and you need somebody to talk to, like, just go ahead and hit me up. My name is Jonathan Farkas, F23588. I'm right here in Corcoran Stat State Prison, man. If you guys ever need somebody to converse with or just vent to, like, feel free. I'm right here to help you out. But, I almost lost my life on several occasions, and had I got killed when I got sliced, I would have never, had this opportunity to share that with you. But just you guys keep your head up out there, stay focused, man, and know that every day is a gift, and just stay positive out there.